Well, fuck me. The world around Akechi swam back into focus. He was sprawled out on the ground, face first, his nose and mouth full of freezing water. He remembered Akira being pulled out of the car just moments before the whole van had been thrown away and into one of the collapsed buildings. Morgana hadn't been able to turn back quickly enough, and most of the remaining thieves were now half buried in rubble. Morgana was curled up, whimpering and clutching his head. Haru could barely keep her eyes open. She was still exhausted from her earlier defense. Yusuke hung limp as his foxtail. Futaba draped across him. Akechi struggled to stand, and then he looked down on the street and felt his knees go weak. The stranger was there, flanked by Iago, both staring silently. Above them, swallowed by a snapping, twisting pandemonium of chains, was Akira. The links twisted across his neck and limbs and chest, and the agonized grimace on his face was plain to see. He struggled against his bonds, held out a hand to the phantom thieves, grasping, drowning. Distantly, Akechi heard Ryuji thrash and scream as he tried to get upright. He tried to call for his personas, but his throat had dried up. His head still spun from the impact, and when he searched within himself, he couldn't seem to grab hold of the other masks within. And as Akira's companions watched, his captor sank into the water and, with one final jerk of the chains, pulled him below. The Dead Sea swallowed everything. Stranger, persona, and phantom thief all. God damn it. Everything they did was basically all for nothing. The phantom thieves managed to save Akira and Akechi, but then they got separated from Iago, and while Akechi's still with the group, Akira's now been sucked into the Dead Sea. This is brutal, man. What will happen next? Well, if you've been following along with my channel, you know the answer. Tune in, same masked time, same masked channel. Adios.